that we are all very different, but similar in some ways. Now, I'm going to show you how in today's lesson. Now, speaking practice of talk about who you are. Now, we're going to take a look at a picture and say which picture best describes you. So if we take a look, we have picture 1 and picture 2. Let's go, Quinn. Which picture best describes you?
I think the picture describe me is picture B, picture 2.
And why would you say that?
Yes, because I like to talk and communicate with many people.
Excellent. And Kangmin, what about you?
Yes, I like two pictures. Sometimes picture 1, sometimes picture 2.
Okay, Kangmin, I can hear you talking, but you're gonna have to be a bit louder for me to hear what you're saying.
Yes. Yeah, I like the two picture. Sometimes in the picture 1 and sometimes in picture 2.
Okay, interesting. So sometimes you like to be alone, and sometimes you like to be with people.
Yes.
Alright. Now, what do we call it when we like to be alone or we like to be with other people? We call it an introvert and an extrovert. Now, introvert meaning like to be alone, and extrovert meaning you're chatty and like to speak to people. So in today's lesson, we're going to take a look at this question of are you an introvert or an extrovert? And we're going to answer that with our lesson objective. So by the end of this lesson, you will be able to use some vocabulary to talk about your personality. Express interests using words of love, like, prefer, and want, and describe and explain your personality type. Do we have any questions? Then let's start. So, we're going to tick the word that describes you, or that describes each picture, and then later describes you. So, over here, we can see we have A and B, two different pictures, and we are going to tick which one describes which. So we have introvert. Is that picture A or picture B? Let's go, Kangmin.
The picture is the introvert.
Okay, so you say picture A is introvert. That's correct. And if picture A is introvert, then picture B is extrovert. Alright, so now, do we have any questions? Alright, now let's take a look at our next one. What is our phrase, man? No, sorry, man. Quinn.
I think figure out is big B.
You think figure out is B. Alright. So let's just mark that. I would agree with you. It does look like she could be figuring something out. What about you, man? Do you think figure out is A or B?
I think the A, picture A.
It could also be picture A. Maybe they are figuring out a problem there. There are many different ways that we can do it. So let's take a look at our next one. To brainstorm. Let's go, Quinn. Which picture do you think is brainstorming?
I think two picture is brainstorm.
You say both pictures?
Yes, whole picture.
Okay. So when there's two options and we think it is both, those options we use the word both. So you think, okay, it could be, yes. What about shy, Min?
Say is a picture A.
Picture A.
Yes.
Right. And our next one, Quinn?
Energize is picture B.
I would agree picture B does look more energized. And, Min?
Just I think is a picture B. Social picture B.
Social. I would agree. And our last one, Quinn?
Independent is picture A.
Okay, excellent work. That is correct. So, do we have any questions? Alright then, let's take a look at our vocabulary. But before we do, let's answer some questions about you. Let's go, Quinn. Do you prefer to brainstorm ideas independently or with other people in a team?
I prefer to brainstorm with other people in the team. Because yeah, because I think when I work with other people in the team, I have a lot of idea. I think it's good for me to complete the work.
That's good reasoning. Min, what about you?
In my opinion, I prefer brainstorm.
Louder, Min? Sorry.
Yes. In my opinion, I prefer to brainstorm idea or not. Yes,
That's good.
because when I alone, I can just brainstorm in the far away and more just very clear.
Okay, it makes it clearer, there's less distractions, we can say. Right, nicely done. Now, there's no correct answer here. It's, as you say, it's both your opinions. Nice phrase there, Carmen, of using in your opinion phrases. So, Carmen, are you a shy or social person? You're muted, Carmen. I cannot hear you.
I just yes, as I say, maybe sometimes I shy and sometimes it's social.
Which are you more? Are you more shy or more social most of the time?
Um, I think you're more social because all the time I working to the company, so
All right, that's good.
a little bit, when I
I think there's always a time where people are going to be shy. Even social people get shy. It's just they get shy a lot less often. For example, a good example of a shy person would be someone who gets nervous or doesn't like to make calls, or people who don't like to go into large groups of people. So those are good examples of a shy person. Social people, they have less of an issue doing it. It's not that they don't, it's just it's more easy for them. Alright, and let's hear from Kun.
Uh, in my opinion, I'm a social person, but sometimes I'm shy. I'm a social person because my personality is like to communicate with many people, and sometimes when I speak front of a lot of speak front of people, I sometimes I feel shy.
Well, that's understandable, especially when you're around new people or big groups of people. can be very intimidating. I know the feeling. I can speak fine in front of a group of 20 or 30 or even 40 people. But when we get to like 700 people or 800 people, then I start to get a bit nervous and shy. So everyone has a limit. Now, a good way to decide if you are shy or social is this question. Do you feel energized around other people? Quinn?
Yes, I think I feel energized around other people because when I talk with them, I feel better and I can work better when I uh,
When you're around other people. Well, that's good. So, let's take a look onto our vocabulary now. So, you're going to listen as I'm going to read, and at the end, it'll be your turn. We have introvert, extrovert, shy, figure out, social, energized, brainstorm, independently. So this one, independently, 5 sounds. Alright, let's go, Kongmin. Can you please read numbers 1 to 4 for me?
Yes. One introvert, extrovert, shy, figure out, social.
Excellent, nicely done. And Quinn, numbers 5 to 8.
social, energized, brainstorm independently.
Okay. Do we have any questions on the meaning or how to use these words? Okay.
No, no. Because
Yes,
Yes.
can you
You have a question?
I want to know
Yes.
more about the figure out because I don't know figure out that mean resolve the problem or not.
To figure something out means to understand. Okay, mean to understand something. Okay, like you are struggling to figure out the answer to a math problem. Then you can figure it out. You can understand and find the answer. So it can mean to understand something or to find the solution or find the answer. All right.
Yeah,
Do you have any
thank
other
you,
questions?
teacher. And you can share more about the brainstorm and it's different the
Brainstorm.
figure out.
Okay, so the difference between brainstorm and figure out is talking about your end solution most of the times, okay? So I'll use some math as an example. So say we have the math sum 252 plus 469. Okay, so your brainstorm would be like you're working out. You're trying to figure out how to solve it. So we go, okay, what's 9 and 2? That's 11. Okay, 6 and 5. Oh yeah, that's also 11. And then 4 and 2, that's 6. All right, so we go 1, 2, 3, 6. So then we go, it's 1, 2, 7, and your answer is 721. Okay, so this is like your brainstorming. Okay, you're figuring things out. There's possible solutions. You might use a different method if you don't get the answer. This is figure out. You have got the answer and the solution and the method. So when you're brainstorming, there's many different answers to a possible solution. Okay. When you figure something out, you've chosen which solution from your brainstorming which is best for that answer. Right. So brainstorming is like you're thinking of everything about the thing. How do I solve the problem? What problems could they have? What are their solutions? Things like that. That's all your brainstorming, like your big picture. Usually, when we brainstorm, we put things in groups, try to figure out how they link to each other, make mind map, things like that. All right. Any questions?
Thank you, teacher.
Pleasure. So let us continue now with our activity. It's time to choose the correct answers for each sentence. Now let's take a look at an example. We have the sentence, Sarah loves blank alone most of the time. Now, let's just go back, giving the answer before I show the options. Now, is it Sarah loves? Is it to be, or being? We have to choose the correct answer. What is the correct answer or answers? You see, there could be more than one. For this, Kangwen?
Yes, and the A and C.
Correct. It's A and C. Now, what's going to happen is there are 6 sentences. I have just sent you an activity. You have 1 minute to complete that activity and return it to me. Do we have any questions?
Yes, I'm ready.
Right, your time starts now. Excellent. All right, so you both sent your answers through. Let's take a look at number 1. Quinn?
Yes, number 1 is A and B.
That's correct. Number 2, Kangwen?
B and C.
B and C, okay. But louder next time, thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Number 3, let's go, Quinn.
Number 3 is A.
That's correct. Number 4, Kangwen.
Is B and A.
That's correct. And number 5, Quinn.
Number 5 is B and C.
That's correct. And Kangwen, number 6.
6 is A and B.
Excellent work. Nicely done. Do we have any questions? Okay.
No.
So let's take a look at using prefer, love, like, and want. Now we can use them with to plus our verb or the verb in the ing form. Now if we take a look at prefer, like, and love, we can use them both with each form. So we can prefer to verb or prefer verbing, like to verb or like verbing, like or love to verb and love verb ing. Now what about want? Quinn?
Yes, one choice only you to verb.
That's correct. To plus our verb, not the verb ing form. So if we take a look at some examples, Kangwen, you want to read our first one?
Yes. They prefer to text each other, maybe texting each other.
Excellent. So it can be to text or texting. Alright, so as we see it like with same like she likes to sit or sitting alone by the river. Our next example. Alright, so I okay, for some reason the last two examples aren't working. Do we have any questions?
No, I don't.
No, we almost
Okay.
disconnect.
Excellent. So now we get to watch a video. Yay! We're going to watch a video and write the information about introverts and extroverts that we hear. Are we ready?
Yes. Okay, I am ready.
Okay. So I'm just going to put the video big.
Welcome to the Speak Your Mind Self-Improvement Vlog. I'm Emily, and I'm here with Dan. Dan?
Oh, sorry. I'm reading this great book about introverts and extroverts.
Introverts and extroverts? That's our topic for today. So what do you think, Dan? Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I'm an introvert, but that doesn't mean I'm shy. People often think that introverts are shy, but that's not true. It says here that introverts like to be alone, and I know that's how I do my best thinking.
So if we take a look at our first section over here, let's go. Quinn, what did Dan just say about introverts?
He is an introvert. And
what did he say about them?
yeah, and he said that he almost people think introvert is shy, but he didn't. He liked to be alone.
So introverts like to be alone. So now what we're going to do is we're going to watch the rest of our video and we're going to take notes of what we hear of introverts and extroverts and what they like to do. Are we ready? So, let's go.
Yes.
Introverts usually prefer to work independently. They just want to figure things out by themselves. But that doesn't mean an introvert can't work in a team.
I love working on a team. I'm an extrovert. Extroverts are a lot of fun to be around. I'm very social and I love meeting new people. I feel energized when I'm brainstorming or working with a group. That's how I do my best work at my job.
When an introvert and an extrovert work together, they make a great team. Right, Emily?
It's true.
So, are you an introvert or an extrovert? It's your turn to speak your mind.
Alright, so who can tell me something about introverts or extroverts? Carmen, and tell me one or two
Yes.
points.
Extrovert in line with other people, in line with the group, and yes,
That's right.
and yes, in the introvert is line working independent. Is line. Yes.
Okay, excellent points. Quinn, your turn. What else?
Yes. Introvert. I heard that like to be alone and like work independent and extrovert. I heard that she is a social. La, like to work with a team.
Excellent, yes. Extroverts love working in a team. Also,
And
can do fun. Quinn?
love meeting with new people.
Okay. Do we have any questions? Alright, so
No.
also the one extrovert is they're usually energized when brainstorming or working with a group. Alright, now what other things can you say about introverts or extroverts? Does anyone have anything extra?
Mm,
Quinn?
mm, now I didn't have idea right now.
Okay. Min?
Yes, some people introvert is very friendly. I don't know. So some people introvert is not friendly. And some people extrovert is friendly.
Min? Your volume started good
Just okay.
and then
Then I realize is some people introvert is uh, not quite friendly, not quite friendly. Some people extrovert is very friendly.
okay, so introverts tend to be seen as not as friendly. They're just generally not better at social interactions. Uh, Whereas extroverts are seen as more friendly because they're better at social interactions. All right. Any questions or
Yes,
can we continue?
I
Go ahead.
think introvert maybe they like quiet than extrovert.
That's true. They say that's like more quiet areas compared to extroverts. So let's take a look at Tom and Anna. Now they are going to we're going to read about how they are. Uh, let's have Carmen. Can you please read Tom for me? And Quinn, you're going to read Anna.
Just okay.
So, Carmen, you start.
Yes. So after watching the show, yes, can you start? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Carmen, you want to finish reading, please?
Okay. Okay. Yes, understood. Uh, yes. In my opinion,
No,
I
Carmen, you're not answering the question. You are reading as if you are Tom.
yeah. So yeah, I don't see the word on the screen.
Okay.
You see the
Then
button
you're
on
just
the
gonna.
screen?
Can you see Quinn?
Yes,
No,
I
I
can
don't.
see.
Okay. Carmen, that means there's an issue on your side. Just try leave class and come back in. You should
Maybe
hopefully be
your
able to see
connection,
fine.
right?
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to play Tom in the meantime, and then Quinn, you're going to be Anna. So, after watching the video, do you think you're an introvert or an extrovert?
I think I'm an extrovert for some reason. Firstly, I'm a social person and love meeting new people. I feel excited when hanging out with my friends. Secondly, I love working on a team. It makes me feel energized when I work with a group. Therefore, I'm sure I'm an extrovert.
Excellent. So, before we continue, so over here we can see as Anna says, she just phrases, I think I'm an extrovert for some reasons. Then she lists reasons. First, okay. Secondly, therefore, in conclusion. So, do we have any questions on our conversation? Right. So let's take a look at Anna's answers more closely. So when we're talking about who you are, we start with our opening. Well, I think in my opinion, from my point of view, I think. So we have our opening, and we then have our reason. Number one. Firstly, I am a social person. I love meeting new people. I feel excited when